Okay. So these are the circuits of NAND gate and NOR gate. The same way it has been realized. Okay. So suppose you give me a function so that I can realize and show you. So let me take a function. F equals to say A plus B plus C into D plus E. How you are going to realize? I have to realize this function. Okay, so I'll think of this for the pull-down network. I'll think of this one without bar. So what I see here that ABC, register ABC are in parallel, right? And D is in series with that. So I'll put first D here, then I'll put A, B, and C. They all are in parallel. ABC, and it is ANDed with D. Now I see that with this subnet, I have another transistor in parallel with this one. This is your E. Understood? This is one subnet which is in parallel with another subnet which is this one. So I have two subnets. Rather, if I want, I can consider this way also, that this is one subnet S1 which is in series with another subnet S2. Now I take this combined subnet as S3 which is in parallel with S4, subnet 4. Okay, this is my pull down network. I can draw it without much thinking. Okay, now to make the pull up network, what should I do? Let me clear it, certain portion, so that it will be easy for me to draw. Okay. Now, I will first deal with the subnet 1. In that, ABC are in series, parallel, so I have to put them in series, right? So I'm going to put them in series. This is my H1. Then this will come in parallel with H2. H2 is nothing but transistor, one single transistor. D. So this two subnet now combinedly is in, should be in what? Series or not? Huh? Series?
Yes.
It should be in series. This is my E. Okay. Here is your VDD. And here is your F equals to A or B or C, D plus E. Okay. This is going to be realized in this way. So any doubt, any function can be given to you and you can do it. Don't expect in the exam that somebody will be asking you NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, etc. It will be given possibly some complicated functions like this.
Sir, it does not matter where we put E in series, right?
Yes, it matters. See, I have put D here and E here. You know why? E here. Why? I could make otherwise also. I could put this ABC here, but I didn't do. By making this, suppose if you do this circuit in that way, then I'll be giving you 0 marks out of 10 possibly. Now you have to say what is the wrong in that design, what you have not taken care of, or what you have not thought of, what problem it may give. Who is going to tell? Harshvardhan Agarwal, starting with Harshvardhan Agarwal. Then Shashank.
Yes, sir.
Any idea? Say yes or no. If don't no, I will explain. Obviously. No. Okay. Rajwal.
No idea, sir.
Kartik Rai.
Looks like.
Kartik Rai.
Sir, does putting the one transistor on top like reduce resistance, like isolate the circuit?
Okay. Himanshu Shogra.
Sir, no idea.
Prem Prabhat Pramanik.
So same logic, one transistor can isolate the whole subnet.
Rest of the students, anybody?
Sir, maybe VG will be high for both all the three A, B, and C.
Ask Tripathi, I have not asked you, by the way, because I was expecting little different answer from you. Think of. Rest of the students. Anybody? Ritik Tiwari is there in the class from Devghar Center. Ritik Tiwari, are you there? Okay. See, once upon a time, long back, maybe 4 or 5 years back, at least 5 or 6 years back, possibly, I said a question of, say, draw the full adder circuit, and students did in a different way, and I reduced the marks, not myself, sorry, and that question was evaluated by some other teacher, okay, and he gave marks but less marks, okay. So you are not aware, when we conduct the exams, written exams, then we are supposed to show the answer sheet after mid-sem, right? Mid-sem exam is over, we have to show. So in that exam, the students from other section is asking, sir, I have done the circuit. What is the wrong with this? I have been given less marks. Then she is claiming higher marks, full marks. Then I said that you discuss with so-and-so girl, so she was girl, discuss with that girl of my section. She will tell you. If you want me to evaluate, then possibly you will get 0 marks in this. Then she started discussing with her friend from my section, and she could explain, and she told no requirement of re-evaluation. I'm happy with this. Okay. So as a designer, you must think. Hastipati, can you say something? No. Okay. In terms of delay, I'm hinting. Hastipati?
Sir, TP-LS will be higher.
Okay.
Maybe, sir, because VG will be higher for A, B, and C, and in this case, sir, only VG will be higher for D. Gate voltage.
Think of in terms of load capacitance. Another hint. So every node is output node is having CL, right? And that CL is having, minimum 3 components. If you ignore the Miller effects. Now, can you think of?
Sir, drain diffusion capacitance will increase.
Yes, you were there. Okay. If I put this subnet S1 here in place of S2, you will have drain diffusion capacitance of this transistor, this transistor, this transistor, whereas here you have only one transistor. This is the reason. Similarly, if I put this up here and this one down, then you will have drain diffusion capacitance of this one and this one. Compare now. Now it is having only one. So 2 drain diffusion capacitance involved here. Okay. Whereas it will be 3 plus 2, 5. So a lot of CL will increase, which is parasitic capacitance, and higher value of capacitance means charging, discharging of the output node will be taking longer time. Yes, Arshipati, could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Think
Sir,
beyond.
but
Yes.
sir, here it will be 2, not 3, right? One of E also.
Yes, we are. See, we have to connect that one. That's why I'm not considering this one. Okay, there is no other way to do it. Okay, so I am not discussing. It has to be there always. You are correct. We have to add this one also, but this is common to both the cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is common to both the cases. That's why I didn't mention that. So it is clear now. So while designing circuits, you must take care of this. And it's not explicitly told anywhere. You may be given this function or this kind of function. You have to design in such a way that this problem doesn't arise. Okay. If you're not doing, maybe you'll be discouraged by giving less marks. Anyway, let us go. I hope this static CMOS design is now clear to you. Any further discussion is needed in this? I'll be now going fast. And
Sir,
until yeah.
Sir, this S4 and S3 can be replaced. There wouldn't be any problem.
S4 and S3.
Like placing in S4 in left and S3 in right.
Now, left and right doesn't matter. Left and
Okay.
right, it doesn't matter. Okay. Left and right doesn't matter. You have to see that with output node F, how many drain of different transistors are connected. There you have to take care of.
We need to connect as few drains
As few as
possible, right?
possible. Obviously, as few as possible. Then your CL, part of the CL, okay, drain division capacitance part of the CL will be less. It is having 3 components. I think you are remembering. Yes or no? It is having interconnect capacitance, interconnect cap. Then it is having drain division cap here. This one, and it is having C-aux of fan out gates. Here we have not connected any fan out gates. Okay, if you have 4 fan outs, then 8 COX will be there. Obviously, in static CMOS case. In case of other circuit like say pseudo NMOS or dynamic, how many will be there? Let me see whether you are recollecting or not.
4 CO.
4 4 fan out, 4 COX. So in that way, you are reducing the COX. Okay, so that circuit may be faster. Anyway, let me go fast. Okay, you all are aware of this. I am just keeping and going. If you have any doubt, you might have all studied or watched the videos. I'm going fast now, right? Fundamental things I have discussed, and I don't have anything to say on this beyond this, until unless you are raising the point. Here the XOR and XNOR circuits fundamental is same. Okay, I hope you will be able to do it. Should I go ahead? And I think I have discussed in DSD also earlier in 3rd semester. Should I go ahead?
Yes.
Kartik Rai?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The different function is given, you are going to realize. So this is all known to you. I should not bother much. This is the circuit, polar circuit I was talking about. One student's case I was telling, this was drawn in a different way. Okay, and obviously drain division capacity was larger, so that was the case. I am leaving. I think you don't have any problem in this. Now, a few things to be understood here. So, if not discussed earlier, you must now understand. This is the polarized circuit, and certain problems are there in this. I mean, that we are going to discuss here. Tall PMOS transistor stacks. See that here you have, in this section, you have 4 PMOS stacks there, 4 transistor in series in pull-up. Here 3. So in addition to consuming a large area, this circuit is slow. Explain why. It is going to take 28 transistor. Static CMOS version of full adder, 1-bit full adder, takes 28 transistors. Okay. Whereas, even I have done a lot of research work on this. We have published several papers, found that even some of these people have proposed with 10 transistor also. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, etc. Even more also, more than 28 also, to show some advantage and some disadvantage. Anyway, so first it is telling that Y is going to consume more area, that is well understood by 28 transistor, and how it is going to, I mean, be slow, how it is going to be slow, that has to be understood. Tall PMOS transistor stacks are present in both carry and sum generation circuits. This part is carry generation circuit. Okay, here is your CO bar, and here is CO, and sum is here. The intrinsic load capacitance of CO is large and consists of two diffusion and 6 gate capacitances plus the varying capacitance, which may include drain division capacitances of 4 transistors, because CI has to charge or discharge every time CO makes a transition. Can you look into the circuit and try to understand what is written there in the second bullet? Understanding circuit is not that just it is giving proper output. Okay, you have to see that it's delay, power consumption, area, all things are there. All these design metrics you have to improve. Otherwise, you are not a good designer. So can you think of why this statement is written and how much it is understood? CO is having 2 diffusion capacitance. Any doubt in this? Harsh Tripathi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
It's written here 2 diffusion capacitance. Is there any doubt? It is written. I have hinted here also. See, drain diffusion capacitance of this 2. What is the doubt?
Sir, I'm not able to find MP3. Sir, 1 to 7 is there.
Now MP 1, 2, 3. MP 1, 2, 3. 3 is not there.
It's there, sir. It's in the right side block.
Right hand side.
Right hand side. This is the MP3. Could you get it? So
Yes, sir.
6 gate capacitance, that is COX. MP1, 3. MP1 means this one, 3 and 4. MP4. Where is MP4? This one. Okay. This one. This 3 COX will be there and 3 COX of N MOSFET 1, 3 and 4. Understood? Gate capacitance means COX, gate oxide capacitance. Once the CO to be charged up or charged down, these capacitance are also involved. Okay. Plus wiring capacitance, yes, wiring is there. These are the wirings. Okay. Plus wiring capacitance, which may include drain division capacitance of 4 transistors like Mn1, 2, yes, here and here you have the 2 drain division capacitance, and MP 1 and 2. This also includes, because Ci has to charge. This Ci is going to make transition, and this 2 point is same, and has to charge discharge every time CO makes a transition. Okay. Signal propagates through 2 inverter stages in carry propagation circuit, carry generation circuit. Means in this case, one is this one, MP1, Mn1. Other one is MP4, Mn4. Is it understandable? MP1, Mn1, these 2 transistors, they are connected together, forming an inverter basically, if you consider. And another inverter is here. So 2 inverter delay is there for the generation of carry out. Whereas some requires 3, isn't it? The some generation requires 1 extra logic stage, but that is not a problem as it does not propagate like CO. See, when we analyze a full adder circuit, we never consider the propagation delay of CO. Sorry, some. Even though some requires 3 inverter delay, we consider CO. Propagation delay of CO we calculate so that the 1 bit cell or sorry 1 bit full adder may be cascaded in ripple carry fashion, and ultimately CO is going to be more critical than some. Is it understood? Prem Prabhat. Why?
Yes, sir.
Why instead of some we are going to consider the CO, delay of CO, because it may be cascaded to form 8-bit, 16-bit or even 64-bit full adder. And if it is connected in ripple carry fashion, then final carry out, and hence the sum also, final sum bit, will have to wait till the carry is being propagated stage by stage from the first stage to the last stage. Do you understand this point? Yes or no? Say something.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Although slow, the circuit includes some smart design tricks. NMOS and PMOS transistors connected to CI are placed as close as possible to the output of the gate to reduce the propagation delay CO. Means the same thing we have adapted. This two could be put here in place of CI. Okay, and CI could be put down. That has not been done. The same thing we have discussed in previous discussion. Okay. Now, this all VM, high skew, low skewed inverter, etc. we have discussed. So let me go ahead. Should I?
Yes, sir.
Both transistors in the pull-up network are on simultaneously for AB equals to 0, representative pull, strong pull-up. What is meaning here? It is understood. The large variation between the case A and others B and C is explained by the fact that in the former case both transistors in the pull-up network are on simultaneously for A, B, C equals 0. I mean, it is talking about the propagation delay TPHL and TPLH. Sometimes, for certain input vectors, both MOSFETs will be on. In that case, what will happen? TPLH will be smaller or shorter. If only one is on, then TPLH will be longer. Okay, that is what is mentioned here. You go through it. I hope it will be not difficult to understand. Should I go ahead? Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Are you taking snapshots? You take the snapshot because during the exam you cannot watch all the videos. So better to take earlier students used to take the snapshot so that you can quickly refer the things on the exam date. Now, typical delays of two-input CMOS NAND gate. Here we'll try to spend some time so that you can understand properly. Propagation delay of complementary CMOS gates. This can be found in this section of the computation of propagation delay proceeds in a fashion similar to the static inverter. We have discussed about inverter. For the purpose of delay analysis, each transistor is modeled as a resistor, as is shown here. Rn is shown for resistance of N MOSFET, Rp as written for P MOSFETs. So in case of pull-down network, both the Rn are in series. Okay, the value of the resistance is dependent on the power supply voltage. Value of the resistance is dependent on the power supply voltage. This figure shows the two-input NAND gate and its equivalent RC switch level model, resistive model. Note that the internal node capacitor Cint may be, this node may be called attributable due to the source drain regions of gate overlap capacitance. This node is connected to this source drain of this one. Source of this this M2 and drain of M2. Here, true drain division capacitance will be there, and if it is not a self-aligned process, then overlap capacitance also will be there. Okay, that's what we said here. Gate overlap capacitance of M2, M1 is included. The effect of the internal capacitance is ignored to avoid computation in the analysis. We are not going to consider this. TP is input pattern dependent. Do you understand this? TP, propagation delay. is input pattern dependent. Okay, both inputs low. If you have this pattern, TP-LH equals to 0.69 into RP by 2 into CL, because RPs are in parallel. RP of M3 and M4 are in parallel. So effective resistance will be RP by 2. Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
And CL is there always, and the output node. So for this is the case. It is not worst case, remember. It is not worst case TP-LH. Because both PMOS MOSFETs are on in this case. Both are 0. One input low TP-LH will be this RP into CL into 0.69, and TP-HL equals to high to low when your CL is dropping down, is 0.69 into 2 Rn into CL, because resistance of the MOSFETs are in series. Is there any doubt in this? Why it should be like this?
No, sir.
Okay, then I should go ahead. In other words, adding devices in series slows down the circuit, and devices must be made wider to avoid a performance penalty. When sizing the transistor NEC gate with multiple fan-ins, we should pick the combination of inputs that triggers the worst case conditions. For example, for a NAND gate to have the same pull down delay TP-HL as a minimum sized inverter, the NMOS devices in the NAND stack must be made twice as wide so that the equivalent resistance of the NAND pull down is the same as inverter. The PMOS devices can remain unchanged. Okay. So as we see that from here, the TP-HL is quite quite longer than your TP-LH. Okay, worst case is this one. Okay, for TP-LH, but out of these all cases, the TP-HL is the worst, and hence should be properly sized. Pull down transistor should be properly sized. Sometimes, you would like to make not 2-input NAND gate, but say 4-input NAND gate, or say 10-input NAND gate. So 10 transistors and MOSFETs will be in series, and a lot of TP-LH, longer TP-LH, so HL will be there. So normally, so many input NAND gate is never done. Mostly 2-input or 3-input, maximum 4-input NAND gate is used because of this reason. Okay. And suppose you are using a 4-input NAND gate, they are sized not same as is said here. They're twice as wide. Rather, they are sized progressively. Progressive means, see, it should be, suppose 4 transistors are there in series, you progressively wide, make wide in this way. Suppose 4 transistors there, means bottom wall will be the widest, and gradually the one which is connected to the output node should be less wider compared to the other 3. Why? Can you tell somebody?
Sir, due to space concerns.
Suppose you don't have the space concern, then will you?
Sir, in the Elmore approximation, the MOSFETs at the bottom have higher contribution.
Any other thing? Harshdeep Bhatti?
Yes, sir. Same Elmore delay model. But resistance contribution is different for different MOSFET.
Okay. Anybody want to say anything? Shashank?
No,
Or
sir, capacitance is directly proportional to area.
yeah, yeah,
That
right.
is why we reduce the area.
Still, the drain division capacitance of this MOSFET should be as less as possible because this is connected to the output node. Okay, if you do this progressive layout, okay, then it will be less. That is one reason. Okay. Anyway, I think these are very silly and well understood by you. So study yourself and see that input pattern dependent delay, and when A equals to B equals to 0 to 1 transition, then delay is 69 picoseconds. I mean, it is simulated in 0.25 micrometer technology, and it has been reported here. Okay, if A equals to 1, B is making a transition from 0 to 1, then this is the delay. And A equals to 0 to 1 transition, B equals to 1. B is held high, A is making a transition, then this is the delay. Can you think of why it is happening? This case versus this case. Which one is A and which one is B? You have to understand first, see first. If you look at, you'll see that you have to take care of internal capacitance also between two nodes. I mean, between two drain and source. I mean to say this case. Internal capacitance C int. Okay. If you consider this, then understanding will not be difficult. This is all you have studied. All of you. Can I go ahead a little faster?
Sir, I didn't understand, sir. Can you
Okay.
show why the delay is differing?
Okay. See. Notice. Let us go through and understand slowly. You will understand. Notice that the worst case low to high delay depends upon which input, A or B, goes low. A goes low or B goes low. Worst case is occurring here. Okay. If that we have something, yeah, here also something is there. So we'll this has been simulated with these dimensions of the MOSFETs, and in this simulation result is given for the simulated low to high delay for different input patterns. This is one diagram, this is one, another one for different transitions. As expected, the case where both inputs transition go low, this one, both makes, so not this one, this one, both were high initially and making a transition. Both were high initially, okay, and going from high to low. If going from high to low, inputs going from high to low, what TP it is? HL or LH?
HL.
output corresponding to this. What should I write? TP, HL or LH? This is more
HL.
critical. Huh? Output high to low. You are telling HL. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Output, we write this TPHL, means output making a transition from high to low. Is it going to happen for this input pattern?
Sir, it is TPLH, sir.
Yes.
TPLH.
First of all, you understand this thing very, very nicely. TPLH, because input were high initially. The notation you understand here. Initially, both were high, both the N MOSFETs were on, so output was 0. Okay. Now, both the inputs are going low, so N MOSFETs will be off and P MOSFETs will be on. Okay. So it is TPLH, and that is taking least delay. Let me say it is least delay, and it is not the critical. Rather, I said, I think, wrong thing. This is the critical. This one is critical, maximum delay. So this is least, because why it is least delay? Picosecond. This is 35 picosecond. Why? Because both the P MOSFETs are on and trying to pull up the output node quickly. Both. So it is least. Now we'll consider the worst case. Worst case. This is worst case. Maximum delay you are seeing here, worst case. So what was the input previously? It is both one. Both one initially means what? Both the N MOSFETs were on and P MOSFETs were off. So output was
Low.
0. Output was 0. Now B is making a transition from high to low. Let me draw it here. And this. You have to remember that here is A, okay? And this is B. Okay. You have this C int here. C int. CL is here. Now, when both the inputs were A, means both this as well as CL were discharged, were fully discharged in this condition. Now, B is making a transition to 0. It is becoming 0 means this FET is off. And say this is B, so this FET is only on. So only single P MOSFET has to charge both the capacitor CL as well as C in. So delay is maximum here. This will not be the case otherwise. Say if you take this case, I'm taking, let me take another color. I am considering now this case. Why this delay is less? In this case, what we see that B was high. Okay, so this was also on. This was on. This was also on. Okay, both were on, and output was 0. Similarly, output was 0. Now B is remaining on, B is remaining 1, so it is on. Now A is making a transition from 1 to 0. What it is? TP what? HL or LH? That you decide first.
LH only, sir.
You are saying LH. Okay. So now A, this one is 0. This is 0 and this is off. So the CL as well as C int were fully discharged prior to this input pattern. Okay. Now press A P MOSFET. This P MOSFET has to charge what? Only CL, not C int. Is it understood? So it will take less time, obviously, than this one. This case, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Arts Tripathi, could you understand why
Yes.
both are TP-LH? TP-LH. In this case, it was TP-LH. In this case, it was 76. Okay, 76 picosecond. In this case, it is 57 picosecond. The difference in time to move from low to high is different. I think all other points also you can understand this way, or should I take up another input pattern and explain? Yes. Kartik Rai.
No, sir, understood.
Prajwal. Shashank. See, reading the
Yes,
slides
yes.
or reading the book is not enough. You have to understand thoroughly. Everybody reads the book. You might have also gone through the videos. Could you understand this? Rai, Kartik Rai, Himanshu Shogra, all of you understood what?
Yes,
Why
sir.
this?
Yes,
Ye-
sir.
Yes, if it is
Yes,
understood. Now, Prajwal, understood now?
Yes, sir, understood.
Should I go ahead without further spoiling time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am going fast. This all understood? Tell me, allow me to go ahead because we have to quickly cover up. Kartik Rai, you stop me. Somebody stop me. Otherwise, I am going ahead fast. Calculation of the 4 input NAND and its calculation of TP, HL, etc. HL is critical, so HL has been taken into consideration here, not the other one. Okay. See, in case of NAND gate, TP, HL will be critical. That's why it has been taken.
Sir,
Yeah.
don't you have a class now?
I don't understand. You repeat it, please. What is the time now?
It's already
9:07.
9:07.
Okay, then I'll stop it. Please tell me in time. Okay. I have also other commitments, but I don't see the clock while talking. So I will layout. You are not aware. So should I say on one day layout of NAND gate or inverter at least? Next class
Yes, sir.
on next class on which date? Monday. Next Monday is 4th.
Yes, sir. 4th of October.
Okay. See, I could not go fast because you are not telling me to go fast, right? You must tell me. Only 44 slide I have come and I have to finish it. 273 slides you are seeing here. All of you finish by this Sunday. You finish all the videos. Okay, so that you can finish within another lecture. And your exam, you said that it will be on Sunday and 7 o'clock. So prepare for that also. Okay, leave the class and join other classes. Anything else?
Sir, do we have our VLSI lab this Saturday?
Yes.
I want to skip, sir.
So then continue
want-
because we have less time. And I suggest all others who wants to join this lab, particularly those who are interested to do the research with me. Okay, I think it has been circulated. So those who are interested, you either tell me, or if the group whatever group list you have sent, if they are interested, then I will add them. Okay, add them to the team. Rai was telling in the morning that they are interested, so I'll add.
Yes,
Other
sir,
than
I
that,
contacted them.
other than that, if anybody else also interested can join. Okay, so but those who are interested in this domain only. Otherwise, if somebody is going for coding in future, then it is meaningless. Okay. Anyway, let me leave the class.